Hey guys, Craig from Yard to Table Creations here, and I want to talk to you a little bit about one of the most common questions that I get from my clients, which is how much water do things need? Now in this case, we've installed this hose bib clock, and this clock is running to some small fruit trees that on the other side of the garden. So for fruit trees, we need a good long soak. Garden beds, for example, need a lot of water on the surface. You know, they need water every day, every other day. With a tree, we don't need it to water quite as much. We need it to soak in. We need water about every 3 to 4 days. Right now in Southern California, we're in springtime. We've gotten a decent amount of rain over the winter. The ground is still pretty saturated, so all we really need to do is make sure that that water doesn't go away. As we get later into our warm seasons and into the middle of summer, we'll be increasing our water, we'll be adding more lines around our trees, and we'll be decreasing the interval of days in between watering. So right now we're gonna set this to water about every 5 days for about 25 minutes at a time. We have inline drip system over there running at 1 gallon per hour. Several drip heads. We're putting several gallons of water down in about 25 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and set this. We have it set for 25 minutes every 5 days, and we should be good to go for our trees. Okay, so now if this clock were running for a vegetable garden, we would set it a little bit different. Since vegetables like to have constant wet roots, we would turn this down to probably about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how warm it is outside and how quickly the water's evaporating. And instead of every 5 days, we're gonna set this to run right now probably every 2 days. Now as the weather warms up, we'll go from every 2 days to 1 day, and if we need more time, we can always add more time. The real key to irrigation is being vigilant. You can't just set your clock and assume that everything's gonna be good. Especially when you're installing new irrigation, you set it to as close as you think you need it, but then you need to regularly check your soil, make sure that it's not too wet, make sure that it's not too dry. If you do see some of these issues, make sure you adjust your time accordingly. If you guys have any other questions about your irrigation, need some help installing your clock, you know where to find me, drop a comment below and we'll come out and help you out.